looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life, then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel and
all right, greetings everyone. Thank you for joining us. Tonight's channeling. I'll work for a little bit. I will. All right. Greetings everybody. All right, we'll just get started. So yeah, messages and the Q&A. See how far we go in the message part. All right, blessings, and here we go. Greetings, this is Michael. Send your energies as you go into your awakening process. There is as you awaken more to higher vibrations, you might see, possibly, there are entities along, you could say, the fourth dimension, third dimensional borders. They are large entities. You can call them dimensional guardians, you can say, to some degree. There is not really a name for them. There are very large beings, sometimes 30 feet tall, depending on where you are. Of course, that assist with the ascension process. Many are from the angelic realms. Some are not. Some are just high dimensional beings. So as you go into this high vibrational direction, you most likely will see them mostly at a distance. You would just see very large beings at your. Most likely they'll be seen like a ghost, but most likely you'll see them through your third eye vibration. You might see them in your physical. That tells you you're going to definitely a high vibrational energy. They're just assisting. They don't, as I say, they don't have truly a name, but they are bringing the ascension process into. They are assisting everyone. So there are some have wings, some don't. You say guardians of the dimensions, if you want to call them by some kind of name. But most likely you can feel their vibrations and feel their presence. Because as you connect more with them, you will receive most likely a message, a healing, as you upgrade your vibration, your sense of self, basically. They figure we give you that much, as many are ready for a new beginning, a new existence. So blessings to you. There are many portal energies where you are seeing earth changes. Your fires in your California, where hurricanes and other anomalies throughout your planet. There's actually much happening in your Yemen area, as many beings are even forcing much of Yemen becoming very alien. Only the entire state of Yemen is almost turning into an alien vortex all on its own. There are many vortexes, but many are transitioning into another energy. Mostly Yemen. It is the ancient energies of that place have been always a visitation area, but now it's becoming much more than that, more like an extraterrestrial seaport. But around near California, where there are fires at this time, most likely, depending on where you are vibrationally, you can see angel energies going in and out of dimensions, assisting humanity, and giving humans more insight to why these things are occurring and how to prevent them in the future, which is becoming a little bit more difficult as more people are actually becoming more third dimensional and less likely to receive higher vibrational messages. But those that are awakening will bring assistance, of course. And those are in your fire prevention. They don't know what they're getting, they just all of a sudden know out of nowhere. And the fairies, you talk to them often too, to let them at least understand how to combat these type of anomalies. I want to hear for a moment. I am Gaia. Send you energies. Blessings. A ocean of light to all of you. We are the Hathors. Greetings. Yes, there's much change in your planet. The harmonics of your vibration is changing. As many of you feel like you're not an Earth human anymore, or more galactic, angelic beings, that you're not even feel like you're in citizens of this planet. You don't feel like you fit in as it is. And that will continue to do so. As yes, the ascension process does speed up and slow down. At this time, it's sped up quite a bit. As many do not wish to experience the third dimension any longer, as many of you do. The suffering, the money situation, the ill health, you're bringing in the fourth dimension faster and faster. A higher fourth and fifth, of course. This will continue to do so as you become more reliant on your own vibrations to change the earth. Some of you might feel like you're ghosts here in some regard because you don't feel like you belong here. But it's just showing that you're connecting more to your highest purpose. And that will continue to do so. You also feel your timelines go through you in all directions as you become more of your place here. As you more accept it, some reject it because they don't know what it is, which is okay. You're still learning. It doesn't make it go away. It's still there. But some aren't really aware that they're heightening their vibrations and they feel very strange. It's like a door within yourself you open. And sometimes you close it. That's okay. It does not go. It does not leave you. So when it's ready, the vibrational will come back. And you will feel very different. And I will continue to do so. So you can, if you need a name, I will use the name Maya, and we are here to assist you and your questions. Greetings. Blessings.
Hello. Thank you for
Yes.
coming.
Thank you.
Yes, nice to have you. Okay, first we'll have Mark's questions, and Mark's questions are any messages from his guides?
Yes, there's a lot of Zeta presence around him, and will continue to do so. You do go into the astral state with the Zeta presence as they are traveling to places unknown to most beings and bringing that information back. Some Zetas come back very unusual because they change after that. So most likely you'll feel that some of the Zetas also feel very glass-like, meaning you can almost see a reflection in their energy field. Blessings.
Okay, and second question, any info about tetradium or messages?
I just have messages. There is a frog species around you bringing you assistance at this time. Of just new portal energies are around you, but also you're knowing more about yourself. You have many amphibian incarnations that are worth looking into, as they're a giant amphibian presence here. Something to connect to. Blessings.
Thank you. And next is Liz.
Greetings.
Hello.
Yes. Greetings.
It seems like I've been under attack today, or something is going on. Could you tell me what's going on around me, please?
Well, there's a change in your energies. Well, yes, many beings of the low energies are losing their grip more and more, and they're kind of blaming you for this. It's like, from what I see, it's like you're at a meeting and some of the beings get kicked out, and so they come to you to kind of shove you in some regard, for what it seems. Many of them are losing their galactic alliance, their connection to this Earth, meaning they're being removed from this planet. Mostly reptilian, from what I see. So things are changing. Basically, these beings are the ones that are usually not ever seen, ever caught. And they've been caught by, I believe, mostly Pleiadian energies, from what I see. So I would give this a day. I believe the next day would be much better, but it's going to go up and down, it seems, as the vibration of the Earth begins to transition. That's all I have for that at this moment.
Okay. Are they using people near me to attack me?
Yes, I believe so. Those that aren't fully thinking correctly already, yes. Those are usually filled with hate or some type of depression, yes. Yeah, lost souls, basically, yes.
Okay.
So it's not a long possession, it's a short one, but enough to, those people that are doing it, of course, feel like they are on the right track, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
They're justifying what they're doing, from what I can tell.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay. And next is Sheena.
Yes.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Hello. How are you?
We are doing well, thank you.
Yeah, good to hear. Well, I was going to ask you something about this is. I'm not sure if it's was astral dream or whatever, but it was very, very unpleasant because it was about I met my ex-husband in that dream, and all he had on his mind was to kill me. He has tried that twice, and he was like, obsessed with killing me. So can you tell me what that was about, or if it was him, or if it was something else, or what it meant?
No, I believe it was him. I think it was under some kind of demonic possession. Not thinking correctly. I don't think that was, that was him, but even there, I don't think it was him. It wasn't fully him. Like other entities are using him to attack you. So he got possessed slightly. I don't think he would ever do anything around those lines, from what I can see. But beings connect to his negativity and use that as to hide behind it, basically. That makes sense. So
Yes.
I believe there's other entities involved with this, mostly. I don't think that was him physically or mentally, no.
No.
In that regard. I don't see that. But, no.
Maybe someone else in disguise that...
They're just lower dimensional beings and lower astral, from what I see. They're mostly demonic energies that do not want you to ascend. You're clearing out much in the astral realms, and they're seeing their own demise, I see, to some degree. So
Okay.
I believe you are well protected. It's also a clearing. I believe you cleared them, you healed them also. I don't see them returning.
Okay, that's good. Thank you for that. And my next question is there any message for me from anyone?
Yes, Archangel, Azrael, and Michael, both of them. Yes, they show you with a sword. You are clearing out so much in the lower astral that some beings, there's like a hierarchy in lower astral that you can say a devil if you want to go that far. You have reached that pinnacle recently. And of course, you're going to get some backlash and trickery.
Yeah.
So it's someone you've been conversating with for some time, it seems. So
Okay.
that was mostly trickery that he brought to you. But of course, they're trying to possess you in that too. And of course, they cause some disruption with you, and that's expected. But I don't see that happening again. But it's also showing a sign of things that are changing also.
Okay, for the better, I hope.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes, these things are going to happen as the Earth transforms. So.
Okay. Thank you so much for that, and
Yes.
much love and blessings.
Well, yes, they say that you will be ready more next time. I don't think you're fully ready for that. You were not. You were unprepared, and well, now you are. So,
okay. Good to know.
yes. Blessings.
Yes.
Yes.
Blessings. Thank
Blessings.
you.
All right. Next is Nick.
Blessings, Maya. Thank you for connecting.
Yes. Greetings.
This is the first question I had. The last night or last couple nights, Ivan had mentioned in some of his sessions about the flying Illuminati beings.
Yes.
Is there, from your perspective, can you kind of get into detail explaining those beings, their intents, their purposes, what they're looking at?
Well, yes, mind control mostly. They don't want humans to ascend. So they do appear when they feel like they're losing their grip in certain areas. It's as if they're flying and weaving back the earth to their control. So there are areas where they feel like they've lost control. They control much of the business sector quite well, as you can see. You might see some of them in that area of your world, your New York City. Mostly you can just connect with it. They try not to be seen or heard, but they are around, and they do not like to be connected with. But for the most part, they're just here to keep the show going, basically, is one way of looking at it. They have their own army too, but mostly ground troops, like reptilians and things of that sort. They connect to them telepathy and say, go over to this area and cause some ruckus. Give you kind of an idea of that.
Was that one? Did I come across one this morning?
Yes, I believe so. Yes, they do not like being noticed. So now you're aware of them. They will show up and mostly disappear, but yes. You might see some that look like felines.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
There's a lot to them, and of course, more information will come out. They don't like to be known, as you can see.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. Thank you for that, Maya. Any messages at this time from Spirit?
Yes, you are turning the waves around your timelines. You're healing your timelines greatly. You're becoming more stronger with them, as you can see, and you're pulling in. I see golden timelines also. So you'll see the structures of them more clearly also. In due time, you realize some aren't really meant to be connected to instantly for a good reason, but just to go with the flow. And most likely you will see different color timelines around you from what I see.
All right. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Thank you for
Yes.
connecting. Maya. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay. And next is Emmanuel.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. I'm a bit curious. Do you know what I've been doing in astral recently?
Interesting enough, I see you with your mother. I see you showing her around. Yes, she's aware of it, but I believe you're assisting her awakening also. So, yes, her astral self is awakened, but her third dimensional self, I do not see as awakened, but I believe you're bringing much current there. As for you're taking her to different places, Sirius and the Pleiades, there's most likely other areas. One moment. You're going to a place of lots of color, basically. Just you're not going into detail, but it has a lot to do with healing, and just it's also for you to maybe not remember your astral self, but to at least feel the energies of yourself shifting. It's basically to shift your third dimensional self into a higher energy, what I see.
Ah, very interesting.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. That's nice.
Blessings.
Okay. And next is Kingsley.
Greetings.
Yes.
Yeah, yesterday I was training myself in telekinesis and I felt a change kind of. So am I increasing?
Yes, you are advancing, yes. The earth is advancing with you. The earth is changing with you. As it seems like the earth is ready for your frequency change also. So you are changing, but the earth is changing. So both of you are working together more than before. Let's put it that way. And it will see. It's basically what I see is that your power goes out a little bit, and then it goes out more, and goes out more. So that's what I see.
Okay. And another thing, do I have any messages?
Yeah, just follow your instincts. And spontaneous thinking is good too. If you want to try levitating and then you want to try telekinesis, follow that. As part of you, you're opening your channels up. So sometimes it's good to just try. You're getting used to one talent and then opening up another talent. So you're almost copying the energy from one area to the other. Basically, you're getting positive energies in one area, so you're moving it so you can improve in another of your areas, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just be spontaneous. That's my message.
All right.
Okay. Next is Steven.
Greetings.
Hello, author family.
Yes.
Greetings. Much love to you. How are you?
We are doing well. We are working with the earth. It is transitioning well. is, of course, not easy to see in the third dimension. Many of you are feeling a change, and that is showing that your bedroom, your room here on the world is being redecorated.
Sweet, sweet. I was wondering, I'm currently in the hospital, and the doctors say that basically my heart, my lower left ventricle is only working at 1/3 capacity. And they said that they don't really know what it is. And there's a parasite that in South Africa that if you were physically there, that it could be the cause of it. But physically, that's impossible. But I have, I believe, traveled astrally in that area. Yes. I was just wondering if you could scan my body and any healing, or if you could give me more information as to what the actual cause of my heart and as weak as it is now. Thank you.
Well, yeah, it seems like it was an astral attack. Yes, I believe your doctors will find a cure of some kind to get you back on your feet. So right now it's going to be an unknown anomaly, but I believe they will be able to piece things together. By different medicines, they're going to just try assortment of things to get you back up and running. It might not be the same as you used to be. But yes, it is I am not see. I just see it was basically an astral attack. That's all they're saying at this time, and it's just to take it easy, send your healing to that area, ask for healing. We will send you healings, and it will find itself. It will. I believe you will get back on your feet. Yes, not as quick as you used to be, but you'll rebuild eventually. But I believe your immune system, you will get back in some regard, from what I see. That's a message.
Great, thank you. And second question is just any messages from my galactic or universal family or my Hawthorne family. Thank you much.
Well, was there? Yes, your galactic family. What I see is there's a surrounding of reptilians around you. Apparently, what you were doing in astral caused many beings lost their power, their what do they call it? Their ranking, what you were involved with. It possibly could be in Africa. Most likely, there's a lot of Illuminati energies there, and a lot of them lost their ranking, so they lost their power basically over the human race, and so you got punished slightly for it. But I believe you rebuild yourself from what your alien friends are definitely going to be helping you with this. I see a plating energy, crystal energies around you. So just allow your alien friends to assist, which you will most likely. And I imagine you won't come back to possibly 99% back from what I see. So we'll send you energies, of course.
We appreciate it. Yeah, because that parasite they were talking about my eye, it's being in your eye. And I was having a lot of in my eye a lot. And I just, it's just coincidence how the doctor is talking about that. Thank you for your healing. Much love to you.
Much love. Blessings.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Next is Daria.
Okay. Hey, Maya.
Yes.
Just to get clear on the energies I'm getting in, is there your Saturn being pre-Gaia grandmother?
I do have those energies, yes.
Okay, cool. So I need to I see a lot of stuff around. You have great energies.
Thank you.
So do you have any personal messages for me from you?
Yes, your guides are actually unblocking your sense of vision. Sometimes you're not always aware of what's going on. You did that for a reason, so you don't see too much and be disconnected from this earth. So you're used to seeing everything, actually. You're used to being, I'm probably telling you everything you already know, but you're used to seeing different dimensions, different everything. You're used to seeing everything, but in this world, a lot of it's closed down. So you can focus on this dimension. It does seem like they're lifting that ever so slightly so you don't lose your mind. But basically, yes, I do see you in a dimension in other realities, basically, yes, you can say you're eating your popcorn. There's some of that going on. And you can just go anywhere around the world in your own chair, basically. And you can do that here, but it's not as strong. But they seem to be improving that ever so slightly, where you need to focus your vibration, basically.
Awesome.
And those that are in your edge, it seems like people are brought to you. People are brought to you that you need interaction, but it is needed for either a little while or for a long while. It's for you to decide what is.
Okay.
That's in your physical.
That's what I got too, and I'm kind of I have buckled up this Looney Tune fairy, so it goes like I'm sometimes shocked they can put some people in my lap, but anyways,
yes,
here we go.
Yes, it's going to get a lot stranger. Yes,
it does. Okay.
Well, you might. I'm also being told now. This goes for others too. You might see people with elephant heads because there's a lot. There's a lot of elephant people here. They just, of course, don't. People aren't used to that, but you might see in your third eye or.
And they have suits on, or
some of them do. Yes.
Okay. So and then my second question is, do you have any funny pockets for me that I could laugh from? Maybe from a current 3D perspective, maybe a dating perspective. You can not connect to your energies later.
Well, this is probably, you can probably connect to this. Now, not everybody, as you're aware, that our channel can connect to your energies. There's reasons for that. It's because you don't have a connection through them, through an incarnation. There's many reasons for that.
Okay.
But that's right. That's the same for everybody. Not everyone's going to get the right entity to, different entities for different people, basically. It's like Palladians. I'm not always okay with them. But, everyone has the entity that they're truly comfortable with for information, basically. So I'm going to open my door. You can connect to anything. But that's not always the case with everyone. Just to put that out there. So sometimes that's why some information doesn't come through. But what I see with your energies, obviously you're very connected to the Hathor energies. Court gestures in your Earth's past, you're very connected to them. You're assisting them. Robin Williams used to be one. Yes, he did not last very long, but either way, he had a good time. But you assisted, not all of them, but a good handful of court gestures throughout life. I don't believe you incarnated as one, but you do help them with their jokes and things of that sort. And those that may have insulted the purse or the king, yeah, you're probably involved with some of that too. Not, well, either way. So, give that some of that too. There's more, but that's probably appropriate.
I'm going to connect to your energies later. I felt that it does have on good.
Yes.
Thank you. And blessings and
blessings.
Have fun.
Yes.
Hello. Next is me.
Yes.
Any messages for me from you?
One moment. Yes, I see a lot of reptilian alliances that you're involved with. Many of them are going through a lot of difficulties here on this planet. Those are positive, those are not positive. The positive ones you're connecting to greatly as they're going through a major healing source, because they're actually, many of them are preparing to be seen by humans, and they're kind of a little bit spooked out by that. Some of them are not ready, some of them are. So there's a lot of that energy around you. And a lot of the lower energy reptilians are leaving. They're not making it easy for the friendly reptilians. They never do. So you might feel some of that. I'm also seeing a bunny rabbit species around you. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. That's pretty fun. And they're pretty calming for what I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're just bouncing all around you, it seems. Mm-hmm. There's a collective around you. Some of them do look like cats, and they do have the ears, yes.
Yep.
So,
true.
Yes. There's also little cats around you, too, from what I see.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, thank you. And next is Dragon.
Yes, greetings.
I wasn't sure if you could hear me.
Yes.
So for numerology, for the second time in a month, that's kind of weird because it doesn't happen that very often. I saw 555 again today. Last time I saw it, things kind of calmed down for me a bit. You know, it was clearing and everything, and that was kind of what the message was back then, of what that one meant. So the new 555, is that a personal message? I know, I know it's a lot of times it's just to get our attention and adjust our consciousness, but there's usually some message behind it. Is it a personal message or a global message? And what message are you getting about that?
Yes, with the public message, there are other private messages. They'll mostly come to you on your own, from what I see. But basically, there's a major shift going on spiritually throughout the Galactic Alliances. There's a big relief with many of the Galactic Alliances existing humanity, meaning they have won the war, basically, within the lower energies. There has been much going on, but apparently we're not always involved with everything on this planet, but there was a scuffle here, quite a large one, and apparently it has found peace from what we are seeing. I believe it's between different alien races. Basically, the low energy, you can say the Cabal energies and the higher vibrational alien races, mostly the Palladian presence here, and there are other alliances, of course, involved. But basically, the Cabal energies have lost some of their power here, not entirely, but a level of control. As many of you are opening up more to fourth dimension, you will see many other layers start to be pulled away. Imagine that makes sense to you.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've been seeing. It seems like we've kind of spread our vibrational level so that we're both in 3D almost completely at this point.
Yes.
Which is a big stretch of vibrations we have to manage. And sometimes I feel like I'm fully in 4D, and sometimes I feel like I'm fully in 3.
Yes. You go back and forth. That's normal. Yes.
Yeah. So the other is just, are there any other messages for me?
Well, they do show you as like Excalibur, like almost like they're not okay. This might be a little bit cryptic. Basically, an Excalibur energy you have, yes, on this planet, yes, an Excalibur energy on this planet, you can say, that hasn't been removed yet. And once it's removed, more energies will come through the earth. Like you see in the story, you would pull out the sword, things change. Well, that's what's happening here. There's an item here, they're not going into details. Once that's removed or changed, however you want to word it, you can say the sword, take it out of the stone if you want to look at it that way. And there'll be more anomalies to continue, basically. So yes, that's kind of cryptic, but I'll let you connect with that.
All right, thanks a lot. Much love.
Yes, blessings.
All right, and next is Daniel, sorry.
Yes.
Hello, Maya.
Yes, greetings.
My first question is, I feel like Lilith of the Succubi has a kind of an important message she wants to get out, and I want to know what that might be.
Yes, to say around a 5-month period, possibly before that, you'll see a great change in your vibration. Most likely 3 months or before. As that things are going to vibrationally change for you, that your mental state will be able to, think more clearly. As there's been so many conflicting energies going in and out of you, it is a test, basically. And she says you'll pass the test, but it takes a while for you to settle down. It's not something that she almost shows you like your guy getting stabbed with swords here and there. I think you feel that sometimes, or maybe all the time.
Kinda, yeah, or being shot with bullets, basically.
Yes, and so a lot of that, yes, the bullets have not quite stopped, but you're getting closer to it calming down, basically. So
okay, awesome, thank you. My second question had to do with this kind of, I don't know how to describe it, almost like an aura or like a presence of this kind of energy that was like, it was mainly directed at my efforts in college right now. How do I explain this? Basically, there was this overwhelming, I don't feel it so much now, but yesterday I failed the test because of this, this feeling of like not giving a shit, basically. And it was so strong that it really made it hard for me to even bother studying for this test that I had yesterday. And I basically just completely bombed it because of it. I want to understand why that was there. Was it like an attack, or was it just me, or what?
It feels like it was an attack. I believe it was more Anunnaki from what I see, like a possession. And it's like they are holding around your head. It's like they like put their hands around your head, basically. Just like, we're not going to let this one go. There's other beings that just could not let go of the grip for anything. They couldn't. They let go of it slightly, but they would just put more pressure on you. So they're not going in. They don't want to go into details here why it's happened, but I believe that from what I see, it will not happen again. But I see mostly Anunnaki connection there.
Yeah, I really need to make sure that doesn't happen for the rest of my final exams, because my life would really kind of be screwed if that happened. And they know that. I'm sure they would love that.
Well, that's why they did it. I don't believe it'll happen again, but I believe I don't see it happening again. But yes, they're infuriated by it. They're just angry more than anything at you. So they don't want you to succeed. I believe you will.
I know. Yeah, that's the story of my life. Anyway, anyway, thank you. Hopefully, like you won't be allowed to do that, as far as I can tell. Right?
I don't think. Yes, they broke a lot of rules, and they did that. They didn't care. So, I would say some of them got banned from this earth because of it. But
oh, that's great! Awesome.
Yes,
awesome.
Does happen.
Cool. Thanks.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay. Next is Colin.
Greetings, Maya.
Yes, greetings.
It's good to connect to your collective. Feels like we have some history together.
Yes, of course. Yes.
And I'm wondering if your collective, if you have any messages for me.
Yes, you're rebuilding yourself. Your guides are saying basically just take it easy, to rest, do things that you feel like you need to do, but for the most part, just take it easy. If you feel like if you want to rest with like a part rest and part do things, that's whatever feels right for you. But mostly is just resting the mind so you can think more clearly on which direction you want to go. Because if there's a restless thinking, it's hard to make the right decision, as you are aware. That's the message.
I see. And are there any other messages for my highest good at this time?
It does seem like you're pulling energies from the Anunnaki, but a positive Anunnaki. Also, I believe you're seeing a more clear future, not just for yourself, but for the Earth also. So you are a part of, you can say the future, the terraforming of the Earth. There's a future self involved with this, as for it goes to a more positive state of mind. I believe you can feel some of this, a different color of sky, different landscapes altogether. So this is something you can connect to if you wish to do so, to help you connect to your current timeline, positive timeline.
And is this part of the shift towards the new Earth, or towards the new vibration?
Yes. There's much. Some are connecting to timelines where the third dimension will get terraformed, and you just have a different, because many of them are refusing to leave, which is fine. But also there's a new Earth, obviously, in a new form. So,
thank you. Blessings.
Yes, blessings.
Okay. Next is Blue.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm not sure if he was talking there.
There's a lot of static from your microphone.
Yes. Yes.
Are you able to hear me now?
Yes, I hear you fine, yes.
Okay, good. Well, I will just go to my questions.
Okay.
And do you have any message for me of what I have been doing in astral lately, or what I have been involved in?
At least from our perspective, I see a lot of wizard energies around you. Positive, mostly positive wizard energies, different types of wizard energies. I see you assisting humanity in relearning a lot of their abilities in astral. I see you going very far into astral also. In some areas where barren planets, I think you connected this before, worlds where there are no inhabitants, mostly. You go to places like that to learn more about your own energies, your own direction. Just have some peace. But you're also, of course, connecting to the Earth family of that planet, or the beings of that planet, of course, the energies of that world, basically. But you are the only being of that kind there, basically. Put it that way.
Okay. I many times remembered through dreams that I was connecting with leaders of some planet or some places.
Yes. That is those planets. Because they do have beings that you go there feeling like you're alone. Of course, you never are. But then some beings do appear to you, yes.
Okay.
New species, you can say.
Hold on. My second question is, recently I felt like the Sphinx in Egypt was calling on me in a strange way, like it was calling on my DNA in a way. And I felt the Sphinx, that I kind of felt its DNA there, that it was responding to my energy in a way that it told me that there is a connection, that I don't know if the keys to some of its awakenings are within me in certain ways. It called on me to tell me something or to connect with me in a way I don't understand. Could you tell me what this is about?
Well, what I'm getting is that your DNA is being changed slightly. At least your spiritual DNA is being changed drastically. To basically let out the mysteries of the Sphinx in ways mostly through the astral experience, possibly through the physical. As there's great change coming, and the Sphinx is very much involved, the pyramids are very much involved also. Basically, a new frame of mind is coming into the human consciousness. And so you're assisting through the Sphinx energies to connect more, because the Sphinx is very connected to the higher vibrational Earth, as you are aware. So you're yes, unlocking secrets, basically. Let's put it that way.
Okay. I believe I have an aspect of me working in astral in the pyramids.
Yes.
Light.
It's sacred. Yes, it's very sacred. And it is, yes, very much involved with this ascension process, because many are going to see it change appearance as you evolve, of course.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
And I have Miguel's questions here. I can read up.
Please.
And his first question is, during a long distance Reiki healing, I saw Archangel Raphael. He showed me some images. Does he have any more messages for me?
That is showing that he's on the right direction, but also there's a great journey Miguel will go through, mostly a spiritual journey of basically leaving his old self. A newer version of himself is activating, as you can see. And that will continue to, it won't be drastically different, but he is going to possibly see more things in his third eye more clearly. Like an angel passing right by him throughout his day, basically. Much is in the works.
Okay. His second question is, my daughter has some toys in the living room that make animal noises like horse, cat, fish, etc. They randomly make noises without anyone pushing buttons. Who is playing with them, and do they have a message?
It does seem like there's a Zeta presence there. There's there's an angelic energy. There are several energies there. I believe the Zeta presence is involved with making them activate. I think they're just playing around, basically. As for a message, one moment. I believe they're just there to get your attention. There is much movement. They're just showing him that he's on the right track, basically. Just giving him, you can say, like a thumbs up, you can say. Because they can't show themselves. So they're doing this to get his attention. That's all they're saying at this moment.
Okay. That was it for my questions. For Miguel's questions. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay, and next are Bobby's questions, and I have their questions. First one is, does my mother's higher self have a message?
Just be patient with her. She's very stubborn. Just don't listen to most of what she says, but she comes from the heart, of course. But she hides a lot of. She has a lot of fear. And you can probably see that. And the reason why you're connecting to her is to heal that fear. What about Widow? I have to put her in a place where she'll feel uncomfortable, of course. But many people on this planet live in fear, as you can see. And you're just to ease her out of it, just basically being yourself. But there's going to be some strange things in the world that will occur. You're there to help calm her energies down, from what it seems. Blessings.
Okay, and second question. I am releasing old painful energies and I'm noticing the emotions of these habitual negative thoughts are being felt more than before. Any advice on dumping the lingering self-hate for good would be huge. Thank you.
Well, it does seem like, yes, there's part of you that has to go through this for it to fully release. So the part of you has a short, there's a fear there of fully letting it go. You feel like if you heal, you're going to let go of your whole self, because part of that is part of who you are. But I would say just go as you feel for this release. You can send a white energy, ask for the angels to assist for this releasing process. I believe you already do so. But you can always ask a few more times. That means the process will be a lot easier, basically. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Terrence.
Hi, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
All right, so my first question is, can you expand like any more on my connection with the Hathors?
Yes, it was an ancient alliance around the earth to bring in positive harmonies, basically positive technologies of soul enhancement, of basic longevity, living a long time. And much of that was abandoned as Earth went into darkness. So it was about healing. It had a lot to do with medical, basically. And some of that was left in Egypt, as you can see, but not as it was intended, of course. There's much more. But basic longevity, so the soul can live for 1,000 years or even longer than that. The body can't at least. So much of that was abandoned, though. Blessings.
Thank you. My second question, is there like any other messages for me?
Yes, it seems like you're connecting much with the Arcturians. I also see the canine species around you. You're bringing healing to their species. As they've been through a lot, their canine friends have been through a lot on this planet also. I believe for them, basically for the canine energies the alien become more known on your world. So you're assisting that through those that can connect to them, basically. You might see their fellow friend canine and see a being around it that's humanoid canine. So I believe you're bringing assistance to that ever so slightly. I believe there's much more going on, obviously. That's part of it. I see. Blessings.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. And next is Marvin.
Greetings.
Greetings, my first question is, I was wondering, can you enlighten me on the encounter that happened at my job that I know I had with this tall Nordic? I kind of got tickled because I recognized it now, and it's been in a couple of my coworkers, and so I just decided to have fun. I was wondering if you can enlighten me on what's been going on.
This is a positive Nordic being, as you can see, or one that's not. Because I see two of them. Well, there is a positive presence. I believe he's just there to. I see him giving individuals ideas, positive, joking around from what I see. Of course, there's a negative one around there doing the opposites, adding more pressure, basically worrying about money and things of that sort. So there's one there that's doing that also. But the positive one seems to be bringing a more calming energy in, from what I see. Basically, if you come up with a joke of some kind, that's basically from his energies, from what I can see at this time.
Okay, for my second question is, what ancient and sacred knowledge was I working on when I was in my canine reincarnation, trying to deal with the Egyptians? Is there anything that I could probably try to do or try to research to try to get that ancient knowledge back?
Well,
if it's possible.
For humans to protect themselves. Not necessarily for war, but some alien beings were causing difficulties. So you're there to teach them how to prepare themselves for psychic attacks and things of that sort. Basically, through a spiritual vibration. Some of it was using technologies also. But a lot of that was pulled back after time, from what I see. But it was much more than that also, for the human to retain knowledge of their past also. And much of that has been lost, as you can see. So basically, the idea was for every human to be on this planet will just instantly know their Earth's past. Yes, they'll have teachings of it too to help them remember also.
Well, that seems to kind of be like a brain fart for me. But
yes,
it seems like it kind of happens in little drip.
Yes. Yes, it is.
All right, thank you.
Happens to all humans, of course, as you can see.
Yes.
Done on purpose.
Appreciate the little insight. Thank you, Mike.
Yes. Blessings.
Okay. Next is Humberto.
Hello there.
Yeah.
Okay, my first question is, do you see the Wi-Fi quote-unquote shut-off switch being pressed to prevent others from learning more and getting informed as a desperate attempt in my timeline?
It's a possibility. There are many different times. It's a possibility. It's not a 100% that will occur, but yes, there's a high possibility of that. Yes.
Oh, interesting. A high possibility.
Yes.
Okay. My second question is, as you can see now, do you think investing in gold and silver is a good idea? In that, will it increase in value in the future, or at least stay the same in my lifetime, though?
Well, yes, it's not something we really go into, of course. But yes, it will go up in value, but realize all of that's going to lose its value eventually. All money in your world is going to lose value in this future. But in your lifetime, most likely it will increase in value, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, blessings.
Blessings to you.
Yes. Yes, is there any?
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mic wouldn't turn on. Next is
Lucy?
Yeah, Lucy.
Hello.
Sorry about that.
Yes.
Hello, Maya.
Yes.
Hi. I'll try to make this quick. So, I finally dreaming again. Last night, though, I had kind of a breakdown because I was just crying for the earth and for the people and da-da-da. And I'm supposed to be a great sorceress now, and why can't I just wave my hand and make this stuff stop, like, or my staff, like I can open a portal or close a portal. And then I heard a message, you know, if you don't cry, just have love on it.
Yes.
Because otherwise that you'll spread out sadness and not happiness. So, okay,
Yes.
so I go to bed and I have this dream where now it seems like I dreamed I had a terrarium and this bird snuck in the house and laid eggs in a nest in there, and it was a starling, which are big birds, and but the nest was like small, like a hummingbird nest, and it had 6 eggs, and then I'm trying to paraphrase here as best I can, that I knew only 3 were gonna end up hatching, but she would come back and lay 12. And that was, you know, it had a sister of mine that isn't my sister, and a mother that isn't my mother, and it wasn't my house. And being awake a little while, all I get was that, you know, the starling, it was actually my terrarium was almost like a world, like, and I was managing it because what I thought were little tiny plants were actually like oak trees in this terrarium, and the starling was really at the top of a big, you know, it was all just, but in my dream it was condensed to this little terrarium. But being awake, I'm feeling like, was that just like a control thing, or was that a parallel? I don't know can you explain it, please?
No, you were doing a releasing at that time. The being that was there was helping you with the release. As you believe, yes, your dream state will open up more. I believe they're just bringing, like, you can say a seedling energy into your dream state to help you basically reconnect to your abilities. But also, just the idea also to help you relax. There's some intensity around it, as you can see.
Oh, yeah.
But the message you got for, yes, you have to let the earth learn. They can't take that away from them. You can't heal it instantly. They have to heal on their own. It's the only way for this to work on this planet. So,
and can you connect to my ancient ancestor Soraya, who has been teaching me to be a sorceress? She's, I believe, Persian.
yes.
Yes.
Yes, she just says to be patient. Yeah, she said just to rest more, meditate more. There's a golden eagle that's assisting you also. It does fly around you in your astral state, basically to help you with your vibrations. It's just helping you be patient, basically. You're used to worlds of a high vibration, as you're aware. So it's very difficult here, but you're learning how to stabilize your energies here, as you can see.
Yes, so just keep. So it's progressing the way it should.
Yes. Yes. Just they basically say to rest more and to meditate more, basically, is what I see.
Meditate more.
Yes, that's what they're saying.
Thank you very much, Maya.
Yes.
It was nice talking to you.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, and next is Pete.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Hello, greetings, Hathor.
Yes.
I have a question, or at least 2. My first one is that I was meditating recently, and I had this 3 types of experiences that seemed to be a test or a certain type of negative energy, I guess. And for instance, like one of those feelings I had was sense of like self-realization. And when I did that, I actually saw in my third eye like some sort of like roach or cockroach like up in my face, like a critter that's stuck on your face. And the next one was is that I sensed like these like it was, if it was like a telepathic connection saying like, oh, you're not good enough, or you're doing something off or wrong, or even for example like saying like, nope, you're not doing it right, in a sense. So I was wondering if what was going on, or if my guides would like to
Well, yes, there are beings there to just derail you from your direction, basically. They're just there to bring fear to you. At least the ones that are saying they're doing it wrong. I don't see you doing anything wrong. Just follow you were following your path. There's always going to be that type of presence around you. You're opening up your third eye also. I see there are Arcturian energies along with the crystallization of your third eye, basically to help you channel more clearly, is what I'm seeing at this time.
Wow, that was very interesting. And that goes along with my second question is that I was busy self-realization about myself, and I go and I interact with my parents' energies and things like that. And when I did so, I noticed like that there was this reptilian being just standing right behind one of my parents, and I even just had that sense like there was like a presence behind me, so like a negative presence. And so as I turned around, I just like was scanning everywhere to see what it was, but then it's just disappeared.
Yes, that was the reptilian presence was there was just to keep them with your parents on the low vibrational track, basically, is what I see there. To basically keep them in the mind control, basically just to make sure that they are following the third dimensional rules. But you are there to change that, so they're not too pleased with that, as you can see. So I believe you'll be able to remove him for good eventually.
It was funny. It was actually hilarious.
Yes.
You didn't suspect it.
No. No, you didn't expect to be seen? No, not at all. So
that's another part of the humor book for the half-lords.
Yes.
Blessing.
Blessings.
Okay, and next is Michelle's questions, and Michelle's questions are, she wants a message about her roommate Derek. He wants a gun. Is he safe?
No, not really, but that's part of his territorial. He's used to being hunted down. That's why he wants a gun in his previous incarnations. So that's why. He's used to being, those that own guns are used to be the ones that are hunted down usually. That's why they have it. They're used to that. So now they can own a gun. Now they can go and protect themselves from, sometimes it's justified, most times it's not. So I believe she will be fine, but yes, he'll be fine, but it's probably best he does not own one, but that's his choice, of course. Blessings.
Okay, and any messages for Brooke?
Yes, there's a lot of fairy energies around her, as you can see, and they're just assisting her in more of going into a more positive timeline. So basically, just follow what you feel is right. Just, yes, there's a lot of nagging energies there to take her to the wrong direction and just shoo them away. And she might feel that sometimes it's hard to ignore it, and she ends up going to, either way, it won't take her fully off track. It just will kind of delay her direction slightly. But other than that, I believe she'll be fine, though. Blessings.
Okay, and I believe that is it. Unless you have some messages for Ivan, that's all for tonight.
Yes, you're just sending him energies And yes, there's more beings to come, of course, for high dimensional beings of Earth's transition. Either way. Blessings to you all.
Blessings. Thank you.
Anybody have a blessing before we go? That's okay.
I would like to just say thank you to you and Bianca, and I would like to address the group. Maybe we can help Stephen in some way together, all of us together, if we could say, and we will send him healing because I think we can help him.
Yes.
Yes. And
Sure.
yes.
Wow.
And love to everyone.
Yeah.
Blessings to everyone.
All right. Blessings to everyone, and good night. And next one's next Tuesday. All right. Take care. Good night.